Great news, Mark. Thanks so much. Well, I can definitely attest to this. Millennials have some very distinct eating habits. Always on the go, short attention span, technology obsessed. Yeah, these might all contribute to this generation's dietary habits. Joining us now, Cassie Vanderwall, registered dietitian with UW Health. And to give a great example of this is actually what I got right before the newscast. Snickers and a Diet Coke. And this is pretty typical, especially, even being on news. You're on the go. And I do this all the time. It's really bad. But we are millennials are grazers. What kind of contributes to this, and how, and I don't want to probably hear it, but I will hear it, negatively does this affect our diet?
That's a great question. So first off, millennials are anyone born between 1980 and 2000, and you define them perfectly. People with short attention spans, on the go, avid technology users, and that really drives a lot of their dietary habits. So many of the habits are on the go eating when they want and what they want. And those can lead to a lot of negative health aspects, especially in a generation that's been plagued by the highest rate of obesity. So what's not so good about it? Well, what's not so good is that when we're eating what we want when we want tends to be more emotional. And emotional eating, mindless eating can lead to just eating too much. So how do we spin that and make it positive? Just being more aware of what we're eating and planning. Because if you have a set amount of food, that's typically a little bit healthier than what we would find if we were just making a spontaneous decision. We're going to be okay at the end of the day.
Emotional eating just even sounds just like something that just a woman problem in general too. So we look at it, and you're talking about the obesity rate. I mean, let's really hit hard at this. This is a really big problem.
It really is, and a lot of it is plagued by just eating too much and eating things that are really easy to get at. And again, if we have a plan, instead of hitting the vending machine, if we even just have a bag of cereal, which is another thing that this generation loves. They'll eat it breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And cereal, as long as it's a high fiber, low sugar choice, is great. Another thing this generation does that's really positive is they're getting away from diets. They're getting away from prepackaged foods sometimes and going for things that are going to give them true energy from nutrient-rich sources like a smoothie or some veggies.
Absolutely. And yeah, past the veggies, I love vegetables. I am going to have to try to get away from that, maybe bring some cereal or whatnot. A lot of really great tips. Any other tips that you can kind of offer as far as on the go kind of things?
Definitely. Have a plan. Pre-package your own snacks that you know are healthier, and get that energy from natural sources.
Sounds great. Cassie, thanks so much. Stick around. We'll be right back.